What is going on over everybody? Hopefully everybody's had a wonderful week so far and they've had a fantastic Wednesday. So I'm back. Uh been gone for a while. Been gone for a while. Had a lot of stuff going on prior to the holidays, then the holidays, and then we had a whole bunch of bad weather. Any of you guys that follow me for a while know I have a bunch of animals, farm animals and stuff like that. We've had a bunch of cold weather, snow, stuff like that. So it's a lot of upkeep on animals. So very busy with that. uh Before the holidays I had COVID, had a bunch, other stuff going on, respiratory issues, a whole bunch of other stuff, so that wasn't any fun either. So we're back. Like I said, hopefully for good this time, and we can get that going. And I'll, this is just kind of like a kind of comeback kind of thing, so we're gonna have a little fun with this, a little comeback stream. Nothing too serious tonight, probably only about an hour and a half, probably what we'll stream tonight. I want to check out the final draft. I'm guessing it's like a new game plus for Alan Wake 2, one of my favorite games that released last year. And definitely want to check it out and have some fun with it. Um, so going forth next week, like I said, it'll be back to normal time. So I'll probably be Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday like normal. Doing my 7 to 9 p.m. and then on Saturdays and Sundays a little bit longer streams, 3 to 4 hours, still starting about 7 p.m. Eastern Standard, doing all that fun stuff. Kyle, what's up, man? Hello, hello, hello. How you doing? Thank you for the like, man. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. So getting back in the swing of things, just a lot of stuff going on. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate that. Appreciate that. Been very busy, very busy. I was just explaining everything that happened, all that good stuff. Besides having COVID and a bunch, well, first off, I had like bad sickness, and then I had something else wrong with me, and then I ended up with COVID. And then after that, it took me a while to get over that. It was weird. I wasn't actually sick, but I come positive for COVID, and it caused issues in my chest pain, stuff like that. Wasn't very fun. So hopefully that's over. Then the holidays came up, was busy with holidays, and then cold weather, bad weather came up. Just now getting rid of that and have farm animals. So there's a lot of stuff on that. So, uh, so a lot of stuff. But we're back. I'm hopefully gonna be back with it for a while. Hopefully nothing else kind of gets in the way with it or anything like that. So we'll see about that. Hopefully I can get to keep that going for a while. Um, I can't wait to actually check out the new Dead by Daylight stuff coming, because one of my favorite things, Alan Wake, of course, is he's been put in the game as a survivor. So I'm really looking forward to that. For one thing, that's one of my most look forward to things that right now, at least. I'm glad you're doing good, Kyle. Glad you're doing good. I'm just getting all my stuff set up here on my my streaming side. I can see everything in other stuff. It's always easier doing it this way than it is all through just one thing. It's a lot easier to see. Let me get this to reload here. There we go. There we go. Okay. I think I got everything set up now. Got everything set up. Always takes a little bit. Now I got to pop out my chats, put it on my chat screen over here so I can keep up with chat a little easier. But let's see. Not that. Chris, what's up, man? Thank you for the like. Appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. I'm hoping to get a little bit more going as far as a little variety content going on. I don't know what going forth. I kind of want to work or stay kind of in certain lanes. I've got another game I'm coming up here that I want to play. It's called I think it's Homebody is what it's called. Looks pretty good. It's a kind of homage to the good old days of survival horror / old school Resident Evil stuff, with a little mixture of a little cool other stuff here and there. So I'm looking forward to trying that out and having a little fun with that. That'll probably be what we'll play the rest of this week after tonight. Tonight's kind of like just to come back, kind of touch base with everybody, letting everybody know what is going on and where we're going, here forward. So that's my big thing with that. Let's see. Let's see what's this. Let's see. Okay. Okay. We should be good now. Should be good. I think I got everything where I want it. I got everything where I want it now, and get this back up there. So we should be good to go. All right, so let's check out this final draft. Of course, Nightmare. I don't play it on the other stuff. Kyle, thank you for that share, man. Appreciate that. Yeah, I like this game a lot. I enjoy playing it on Nightmare. I played it on Nightmare my first time through just because it just seemed fun that way. So I'll continue on the same kind of road as I have been with it.
Back to the beginning, with the memory of the past loop already fading fast. But while it lingers, I know there's hope. We're not doomed to repeat our failures in an eternal loop. This is a spiral.
Okay, that's interesting. So it does end. It starts where the previous one ended, the previous playthrough.
A fictional poet once said, "Beyond the shadow you settle for, there is a miracle illuminated. I will not settle for a shadow. I'll find the miracle through the night."
Does it change a lot, I wonder? He's saying it's technically a. Oh, you're almost at 1,000, Kyle. Jesus. 2 days
It's
away.
not just victims and monsters. I see now there are heroes as well.
Yeah, I remember
We
this
can
part.
find our way through the darkness. We will break through the surface. We will emerge into the light.
Just 2 more days. So what? Friday. Friday, you'll be at 1K. Going all the way back to the naked guy? Yeah. It's been good, Dan. How you doing, man? Hopefully you're doing good. Life's been treating me well. Treating me well. It's been so busy between holidays. I had COVID before the holidays, all that good stuff. Then, we've had some very cold temperatures, a bunch of snow for this time of the year. Dealt with my animals and all that good stuff. So, very busy, but I think I've got everything kind of squared away where I can just kind of, relax and allocate some time to streaming again. Get back in the swing of things. Hopefully everything goes well with that, and then got some pretty cool things lined up to play. It's always fun finding good stuff to play and things like that. I just kind of wanted to get back into this and kind of see what this new game plus was. I think tomorrow I'll be starting something called Homebody. It looked pretty interesting. It's got that old, PlayStation 1 feel to it. Looks like it's got that, and then it's kind of like a survival horror thing at the same time. So, it looks pretty good. So I'm looking forward to playing it. Yeah, it is crazy. Oh, true. I didn't think about that. Can you do that? I've never messed with it. Where would it be at? Gameplay, maybe? Cover up. Controls, graphics. I don't think it's under graphics. Interface, maybe? Nudity center. I gotta change it to main menu. Hold on a sec. I guess I'll try that. Let's exit main menu. See if it can. Yeah, COVID. Mine was weird. Robert, what's up, man? Thank you for the like. How's it going? Hope you're staying safe out there on the road, man. Options. That's funny. You can only change it from in here. So let's cover up nudity, Kyle. You're right. I didn't know I had a nudity sensor. I was thinking the same thing. I forgot all about the nudity in the first part. Oh, there we go. Okay. Continue. Start me right back there. Hopefully it starts me back there and not at there. It does. Well, I remember the first time I played it, it was like, oh, there's his junk. Oh, there it is again. You're like, come on now, guys. Stop showing his junk.
Back to the beginning.
Okay, yeah. Can I skip it? Yeah, let's go on.
Loop already
Be back in here. There we go. Oh, it puts underwear on him. That's nice. I did not know that, Kyle. Never knew there was a nudity thing on this. Thank you. Yeah, my COVID was weird. Like, I didn't have any kind of, like, real, like, fever, sluggish, nothing like that. Literally, I had chest pain. I thought I had something physically hurting me. So I went to the doctor and was like, I don't know if my lungs are, like, messed up or whatever, but it hurt. I wasn't coughing, nothing like that.
Oh
Just
my
like
God.
I'd lay down at night, it almost felt like my lung was trying to collapse on me or something weird. Other than that, during the day, I was completely fine, walked around fine. Just when I laid down at night, it would hurt me so bad, like a sharp pain. I thought I was having like a heart attack or something. Is this like physical pain with it? Ah, see, I guess that makes sense. Well, you can always say it's artistic nudity. It adds to the gameplay. His junk adds to the experience. But yeah, I had a rough time with just pain. Like I said, it was very odd for me to with COVID. Like I said, it wasn't like the first. I think I've had it one other time, and it was kind of like just a normal kind of respiratory flu-like stuff, cold kind of thing. But this time, it was nothing like that at all. It was just straight up chest pain. Like I said, I woke up in the middle of the night the first night, thought I was having a heart attack. Crazy. You know, I want to get one too. I want to get one too, Kyle. That's my goal for this year is to get a PlayStation 5, I think. Just because PlayStation 5, the worst thing about it is, yeah, I'm the same boat. I've got a PS4 Pro. But, you know, with the PlayStation, it's like, you almost feel like you're pigeonholed into getting one now because a lot of their games, you know, they're PlayStation exclusive. You're not going to get it elsewhere. It's like, I'd like to get that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth and play it. But, you know, it's a PlayStation exclusive. If I want it, you got to have a PlayStation. They're very strict with their properties. Like, at least with, you know, Microsoft and stuff, a lot of times you can get it on PC and stuff like that because they, you know, they're more intertwined with their one stuff. They've got a lot more going on as far as cross-platform stuff for them. Yeah, that's the coolest thing with it. They definitely made it stream-worthy. Got shanked. Yeah, that's one of the better things. It's very intuitive stuff like that. Only an hour. Yeah, that kind of sucks. Yes, yes. Well, Silent Hill 2 is probably my most looked forward to game this year. Right at this moment, you know. For this year so far, Silent Hill 2 is the biggest one I'm looking forward to. Another good thing, I guess, about, you know, what my thing is, I've got most of my stuff set up, so the only good thing, if I could stream straight off there, I wouldn't have to have all my other stuff that I've got going on right now. I've got, you know, my gaming computer or like got my console. Then I have to have a computer running that captures everything. Dead Space Remake was incredible. I loved it. I loved the Dead Space Remake. Dead Space Remake was incredible. It was by far that was one they actually done a very, very good remake of. I can say they've done a very good job with it, just like, you know, the Resident Evils have been really good with theirs.
Hey, kiddo.
Last year was a
How are
banger
you?
for games, though. They had some really, really good games last year, didn't they?
This
The more I
trip might
think
take
about
a
it.
little longer than I thought.
You had
I'm sorry
Dead
I've been
Space,
gone so
you
much
had
lately,
this,
Logan.
you had Resident Evil 4's remake, so two big ones with remakes. Baldur's Gate 3, I haven't got to play that, but I want to check it
Work
out.
stuff.
I'm a big RPG fan. I like, you know, role-play games. I like, you know, Dungeons and Dragons, all that good stuff. So I'd like to check it out eventually, but I don't know if I can put that
Spoilers.
much,
I'll let you get back
that
to the
much-
show. You were supposed to wait and watch
what is
with me.
dedication in that game, because that is a crazy
I
long
love you
game.
both.
This is what happens
happens when you go on work trips.
And Madison, I've heard about Madison. That one's interesting.
Tell him to stop brooding so much.
I've heard it's
Logan?
scary, but I've heard it's a little too much,
will.
or a little crosses the line. I
Bye,
think is
kiddo.
what I've heard with that one. If it's the game I'm thinking of. If it's the game I'm thinking of.
Logan
It's one of those.
thinks you should try
I don't know if it's
cheering
one of those
up.
games. Another game that seems to be catching on right now that a lot of people are, trying to jump on the hype
Wonder
train
where
for
she
is
gets that
was it
from.
that Pal World? I've seen that a lot. I'm a Pokemon fan myself. My daughter's a real big Pokemon fan, so through her
It
I've
can't
played
be
most of the new
coincidence that
Pokemon
another
games that
body
came out.
turns up just as we arrive in town.
I've played
Feels like
any of the
killer's
recent
leaving
ones
us a
on
message.
Switch
Hmm.
and whatnot. So
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
so
Nothing that would cheer anyone up.
have you, Dan? I've not checked it out. It looks interesting. I might eventually try it out
We are
myself. It looks pretty
Cauldron
cool.
Lake.
I've seen pictures of it.
Time
And you're
to
like,
get to
okay,
work.
it's just, Pokemon with guns. Okay, that's interesting. That looks interesting. Like I said, it's definitely a game I kind of want to check out. I did play a little bit with Igor over on
A
his
deputy was
stream
supposed
one
to be
night
here
for
to
some
show us to the crime
what's it
scene.
called? Lethal Company.
There's the car.
I'd like to play a little bit
so
more with
where's
him
the
one night when
deputy?
he gets an opportunity to play a little bit more. I'm gonna call and talk to him. Maybe I'll schedule a weekend to go hang out over at his house and game with him a little bit. Maybe this weekend. We'll see. We'll see what he's up to. I know he didn't feel too good
think I hear someone.
yesterday. I talked to him.
Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Lamar, thank you for liking, man. Appreciate that.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're
It's one of those. It gets you sucked in by doing
Anderson.
small tasks, and it sends you to another small task and another small task,
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading
so on
this
and
case.
so on until it
Seems you
completely
already know
sucks
my
you into the
partner,
game. I
Alex
got
Casey.
you. Like I said, it looks cool though. Thank you for
Sorry
liking,
about that,
appreciate
ma'am.
man.
I'm Deputy Mulligan.
I also took a day to actually
I
work
just
on a few
figured
of my
that,
stream
you
things,
know,
so it
that,
might be a little bit different as far as my sound. My mic's sound and
Federal agents right here,
try to
Thornton.
simplify things a little bit more as
My
far as
partner,
on mic.
Thornton,
And
down at crime scene.
hopefully the mic sounds okay. If it
He's
sounds
not
funny,
what
let
you
me
call
know.
the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
What can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
Tell him about the heart.
Get into that, Thornton. Well, we reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, well, inside.
Any witnesses?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, cried Thornton. But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
Earthbreaker.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the
That's
fence.
that's my
down
biggest
the
thing with
hill
Baldur's
towards the
Gate.
lake,
I want to
around the
check it
old
out, but
convenience store. You can't
it looks.
miss it.
It seems like
Everything's
it's a
been closed
very,
since the
very,
area's
very
fenced
big.
off. The store, the campground, all of it.
What's the word for it?
Tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
A very big commitment that I don't know if I really want to get into. You know what I mean? Because if I was planning
Before
on
we get to the crime scene,
making
there's
an
time to review
entire.
the facts of the case so far.
Because my thing is I like playing through games and like trying to beat them at least.
The
That game
Mind
seems like
Place.
that was
My
way
version
too
of
much
the
for me
Mind
to like
Palace
dive
technique.
into to try to beat.
To sift through clues and work the case.
And I've
Building the Mind
played
Place
games
again
before
for
that are
each case.
long like that and kind
Using
of get
each
into it,
field
and then all of a
office as
sudden
model in my head.
kind of
The facts are on the board. Everything we
get
know
past this?
about the previous murders.
Yeah.
Worth taking another look.
Cast. Yeah, move around. I know. Zoom in, zoom out. Yep. We're done.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
We're just getting started. Let's head down the hill to the crime scene. Hey, Casey. You putting me
Yeah,
in
well,
charge.
they have a bad habit of
Why
like if
now?
I've
Look,
played longer
Anderson,
games before, and
you're
you kind of try to weave them
detective
in
than I am.
the streaming,
Crack
and then like,
cases that
okay,
have
you'll
the rest
play
of us
one
baffled.
game, and you're like, okay, well, I'll play this
I
little
don't wanna
shorter
slow
game in
you
between, give
down.
myself a break. So
thinking of
take a couple
retiring?
days to play this one, or 3 days, whatever
You
time
know
it takes
what
to beat
happens
the game in
cops who
between.
say this is their
And then by the
last
time you come back
case.
to the other one, you're kind of like, okay, now where was I? Especially in a game like that, you don't remember the exact quest you just got done with, or where you were at in that quest, or stuff like that, and you kind of end up lost because you haven't picked it up in such a long period of time. It's-
Fucking nature.
My biggest thing with games like that, as far as streaming goes, unless you're fully committed just to streaming that one game until you're done with it. And that's how I like story games, or very immersive
Not a
games,
bad
if you
place
will.
to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
So even with a
Damn.
good 8-hour game, I'm
Should've
okay with
brought
a good
enough back.
8-hour game.
I like the rain.
When you start getting into
The only thing around here that
20
feels like
plus
home.
hour games,
You think the local law had the
Okay.
sense to put up a tarp?
it's
If they
hard
did,
to
Next coffee's on me.
play it. Or let's say I don't stream. I try not to stream on Sundays and Mondays. Try not to. Sometimes I do, depending on if I'm
Deputy
caught up in a game and I
Thornton,
really want to
I
play it
take
again.
it.
That's me.
But
at
taking
your
2 days
service,
off from a game and
ready
coming
to get
back to it,
this
it's kind of like,
case solved.
okay, where was I now?
Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers.
Anything in here besides that? I don't remember. It looks like it's just literally the exact game again, but you're going through as a spiral. And it makes more sense now, I guess, as far as what's going on, and what happened in the other one. I might look up a little later and see if there's enough difference in it, warrant keep playing on stream, play through the whole game again. We've already beat it once, and go from there. It might just be like a completionist kind of thing if you want to get all the pieces of the, like, what is it, all the weapon upgrades, lunch boxes, or other stuff you didn't collect through in your previous playthrough. You have another opportunity to do it now and do stuff with better weapons. So that might be what this is all about. So we'll see. I won't spoil it for myself, but I'll try to see just a spoiler-free explanation of what
Now
this
this
is.
is the scene of the crime. We found
Got underwear
him
on.
the table. Now, we didn't touch nothing, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor.
All right,
Does
check
this
'em out.
fit the MO of the previous murders? Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
Baseboard. All this stuff. Ooh, where's it at? Yeah, I've beat it before, Dan, so you're okay. I enjoyed it. I thought it was really good.
Another body
was
turns up
very,
just
very
as we
good.
arrive in town.
But that's why I'm wondering if this,
Coincidence?
what is it, the final draft is just like a completionist kind of thing. Because, there were certain things that I was like, it seems like it should have a new game plus to it, where you kind of do extra stuff. But this one seems like it's got the new game plus kind of thing to it. So. Like Devin.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Incised stab wound. Chest cut open. Heart removed.
And everything. Baseboard, put all that in there. Consistent with other murders. Consistent with other murders. Murder straps. Heart. 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 Come on. Okay, does that not go there? Okay. Well, I'm trying to pick this. Okay, for some reason it wasn't gonna let me put it there.
Heart removed from chest. Strapped
Yeah,
by
it does.
wrists.
It does get a little convoluted and
matches
kind of
previous
wrapped in
murders.
on itself a lot of
But
times,
this time the heart and the straps were left behind.
which is
More clues to work with.
a good thing and a bad
This
thing,
makes 4 murders that we know about.
especially when streaming. Because if you're trying to pay attention to what's going on and you see that you're like, "Oh, I'm trying to pay attention to the story," it's kind of hard to be also. Yep. Goal. Yep. All right, let's get more. Learn.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here. Multiple people were here. Multiple killers? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here. Waiting.
Everything. One other thing. Yeah, when it comes to streaming and trying to do these games, it's kind of especially when you're trying to pay attention to what's going on. It's a very in-depth story.
Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over.
Okay, it didn't let me.
Was it for a camera?
Case board. Victim. Oh, buddy. Lots of evidence. Boom.
Boot prints, indicating
boot prints,
multiple
blah, blah,
killers. Quite the party.
Yeah, the mine place, it's a cool concept. I like the idea of the mine place, but especially for like a second playthrough, it's a little bit more sluggish to play through it, and
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do.
especially like this,
His
where you're like,
name
I
is
just want to,
Nightingale.
already know the
He's
story.
FBI.
Kind of, come on, let's
He came
just
to
auto
town
do it.
about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word about him since. Well, until now.
Nightingale. Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms.
I guess so.
Oh, and sisters.
So you
You're the
knew
victim?
our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after
Yeah,
that.
it's a little bit of a drag as far as that goes. Like it's a cool
So what
concept
happened
of
to Nightingale after the bureau let him
cool
go?
concept of
I only know the rumors.
cool concept, but it
Depression led to booze.
drags
booze
kind of
led
like
to
stuff.
paranoia.
Chair's
He
sunk
got some
down. I'm like
wild
way down here
ideas in
now.
his head, chased
Put my chair up.
ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here.
I bet there's more to
End
that
up
story.
here. Ooh,
But
way down
no
there
happy
nowhere.
ending.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to
Nightingale
the
went missing 13 years ago.
little
2010.
DLC for
Same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going
Dead by
on
Daylight,
out
where I
here.
plays Alan Wake. I guess I gotta learn how to use
Something
flashlights
this
because that seems
town
like
wants
it's
to
the main thing.
forget.
Yeah, Alan's
I think
Alan's
that's
never really
everything.
felt too threatening
least.
with his
Mhm.
shadow stuff.
Anything clicking yet?
Not
The
sure.
Shadow people were very strong
think
in
about
her
it.
world. Her storyline was really good. Wake's was very confusing at points and odd. But the production value of everything in the game was like incredible, though. That was one of the biggest things I would say about the game was the production value of the game is incredible, like top
Robert
notch.
Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to
The,
Bright Falls 13 years ago.
The musical scenes, all that stuff, fantastic. I think they've done a crazy job with it. Yeah,
They
the
planned for the murder
dancing
to happen
part was
here.
incredible. Like,
Passing the
just
time with equipment ready.
like the amount of production that went
They
into
were
it was
waiting for him.
amazing.
But
And to
why
think that some
Nightingale?
people that were working on the
been
game
missing
thought
for
maybe they were going to
13
cut that part
years.
out. They're like, yeah, I don't know if we're going to put that in there. It was
Why
such,
here?
it'd been such a waste not to
Why
have that part
now?
of the game. The game was so that part of the game is so great. So it's fantastic
Profiling.
they actually kept it in here.
Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation. Piece it together.
Profiling. Oh, this.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Who is this?
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen
Ritual
as the
murder.
victim.
But why?
Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off.
Looking for the clicker.
But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale.
Yeah, I've broke the game a few
didn't
times
see
in
him
this.
as a
Like the
person.
first playthrough had a lot of glitches.
More like a
I ended up
container
in
for
like an
something.
underwater area. I ended up. I have a few. I think I have a reel or two that's just like of like glitches from this game where I fell underneath the world. I think one of them, Alan Wake, was literally stuck doing something. I can't remember what it was, but he wasn't moving right. I don't know. They had a lot of like odd little glitches in the game. Baseboard now. Victim came from here.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Looking around.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
A creepy twig sculpture?
But yeah, definitely interested in some of the Silent Hill is going to be one of my biggest games I'm looking forward to this year. Well, Silent Hill 2 remake. I really wish it does well. I really hope that it does really well. 'Cause I want a
Hey there, Mr. Deer.
I want a Silent Hill 1 remake.
remind
I
me
want
of a
the
dream I
whole Harry Mason saga. So Silent Hill 1 and 3 to be remade. Silent Hill 1, well, Silent Hill 2 was probably my favorite one for a long time until I actually played Silent Hill 3. I didn't play Silent Hill 3 when it first released. It was something we actually played here on the page first. First time I beat Silent Hill 3 was, over here on stream. And it gave me a whole, more appreciation and kind of fleshed out the story. One so much that it made me like that Harry Mason / Carol Mason, the whole thing. Gerald, what's up, man? Thanks for a like. How you been? You're doing well? So, I kind of hope, UFO.
Is that a kid's
fuck?
lunchbox? An
Okay.
Alex Casey movie lunchbox?
Thank you.
Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a fake detective. He hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
He really hates the book. Or he hates the book, but he really hates the movie. It's great to be back. It's great to be back. But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Like I said, I hope Silent Hill 2 remake does really well. 'Cause I really, really, really want a Silent Hill 1 and 3 remake. What's over here? Nothing. Go to the witch's house for like that. Where would that be?
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety.
Safe.
They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table.
Went in a big circle, didn't I? Where's the map?
But then they were interrupted.
There's the map. Let's see. Yeah, I gotta go.
That seems pretty complicated to me.
Oh.
What's this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't
One of the
figured
nice bear
that part
guys.
out yet.
Loves it.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots
Nice
of
bear guy.
answers for us to find.
I wouldn't do it.
Welcome
Below a
back,
certain temperature, I don't like
Anderson.
getting in the water. Even above a certain temperature, I don't like getting in the water. Just too hot. It's just like, eh. You ever went swimming and it's like, it's like, 90 some degrees out. You get in the water and it's I
I'll
didn't
be
really
back in
pull
a
off
second.
any hot water. Let's sit in this hot water. Okay. In here? Do you remember I did something with this later? The witches. Stuff over here. Still get the page fragments.
A lunchbox again. Who's leaving these out here?
Hungry camper. Man. Yeah, that was always the odd thing. They didn't give you enough manuscripts in the first playthrough to level all your stuff up. They expect you to do it the second time. What else is there? Yeah, I gotta look at some of the releases coming up. I do know, like I said, I know games coming out this year, but I don't know when they're coming out. Like, I don't think Silent Hill has one. Like, taking me back now, back to the great game. If not, like, just take me down to the lake. Oh no, this is the one that's blocked off. This is the way that Odin and Thor come astray. Yeah, I've been looking for some suggestions of stuff people want to see played. You know, I'm always open to playing games outside my wheelhouse, stuff I normally, wouldn't play
think
by
I
just
saw something.
suggestion.
It'll only take a minute.
I'll wait here.
So, I like getting suggestions from everybody. So if you guys have any suggestions, of course, let me know. Let me know some stuff you want to check out. It's always fun checking out new games, playing them. You guys know I play just about a little bit of anything.
I'll look
doesn't matter.
around. See you in a bit.
Take your time.
Be it a RPG, war game. One thing I normally don't play a lot of is
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more.
I mean,
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
in a foot-
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales?
makes
They
sense.
come out from under the boulder.
But the like
page full
I
of
guess games I
text
really
on
don't play a
one
whole
side.
lot of is like the battle
printout.
royale type thing. I think
Written
me and
with
my
a
buddy were talking about the other
typewriter.
day.
Old school.
It's not a very
Lines
big
scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript. Page of a story.
very big player of those games.
Hmm.
Not my
Killer
cup of
left
tea, if
a
you will.
message.
I
It's for
played a
us.
lot of the original like Call of Duty.
The
So
text
that
is
kind of
about
Call of
us.
Duty I just never got into.
The victim
got
was
it.
one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Here,
Reading
Reading
the words. These
These
words felt like a message.
felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not
what is
accept?
they got DLC
even
planned
if
for
they
this, but I
knew
don't
it ended
remember.
up
Hurting them.
Yeah, well, a good one with that, Dan, is like
Someone's
what
been
was it?
watching
The
us.
first Outlast.
Playing a sick game with us.
The
You're
first
right.
Outlast was incredible. Layers
This
of
is
Fear
right
was
up
really
my
good. I
alley.
like
A
Layers of
witch with
Fear.
no heart.
It was a very
strange
good game.
echo of owl murder.
Hmm.
I want to walk around for a minute.
You know where to find me.
Back up there. But I enjoyed Outlast. First Outlast was really good. The second Outlast was good, but not nearly as good as the second. The second was, or first one was so good. I need to do this. Baseboard, blues, this, this tree.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense.
Yeah, I did all that.
I should
now.
profile Nightingale about this page.
Oh, profile 9. Profiling.
found a page
Hey.
in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside.
I just wonder what
the truth.
Capcom's next big thing would be with Resident Evil 4. You know, since they're coming out with
Something
a
was put inside
Silent
him,
Hill 2 remake,
in his chest.
Capcom's got to be looking and going, well, what's going to be our next big
I
thing?
must find out what.
That Resident Evil 4, are they going to do, well, how long ago was Village? Normally you get normally about 3 years for a,
Found all I can
new
here.
game.
Time to
When
properly
did
examine
Village
the
come
body.
out? Let's see.
See what I can find inside.
When did it come out? 2021. So we should be hearing something about probably a new Resident Evil this year, or hear about it coming up. So we should hear something, you would think. So, okay. Yeah, a lot of times it's like a 3 or 4 year development time for most games. So we'll see something maybe this year with it. You know they're going to release something
Casey,
kind of.
I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I
Here's
believe
another.
it.
But what's the purpose? They're
Pick it
twisting
up and don't
events
say
to
anything
create
to him
their own
about it.
narrative to do
There's another page.
what?
Covered in my jacket.
Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires?
So,
Are we characters or the audience?
you know, my biggest thing is I love
Witnesses to
horror
their
games. I
design?
love RPGs. And I love.
All the above?
It's all about
Yes.
control.
Those
Deciding
are probably
what
my two
happens to
favorite
who.
RPGs.
Don't let it drag
horror
you
games.
in.
You made it
Too
back.
late.
Suspense,
I'm
suspense
already
thrillers
hooked.
are really good too. Like
I
still
need
one
the
of my
next
favorite games I
chapter.
think we've
I
ever
hope you
played.
didn't
Is
get
probably
stuck in
Heavy
any of those
Rain. I love
big
that game.
puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town.
You remember
for another
anything
week
from it?
after Deerfest.
Dan,
Not
do
a
you
problem.
remember any
I'll do it myself.
like where it took
Oh,
place or
Sheriff
any of the
Breaker
characters,
called
enemies,
to say
and
he's
stuff
got
like
the
that?
Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thank you. Oh hell,
Thanks. Let's get the car,
right up the
drive to
hill.
Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses.
there's supposed to be a DLC for this. When's the DLC?
Diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the
see,
deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Got to release. Say release date. Doesn't actually say it. Let's see. So does Control take place in the same universe? I guess so. Okay, so they're not replicating anything with that. Okay, it doesn't really seem like they're saying anything about it yet, but like it's Treehouse. Let's see what is it? That sounds familiar. Dustin, what's up, man? How's it going?
Seems like a nice town so far.
How you feeling? You feeling better
Village
today, my man?
aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up
Oh, a
in.
really big house.
We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
I
Just being mean,
what is that?
Anderson.
Deputies aren't
That sounds
exactly up
familiar
to,
to
the task,
me.
But hopefully the sheriff will be more
Yeah,
helpful.
I have the same way, Dustin.
Surprised about the deputies.
This is definitely my game of the year.
Seen much
By
stuff
far
in
to
this
me.
gruesome.
It's incredible. Incredible.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod.
I just kind of want to
tracks
see what
leading
that
to a dead end.
final draft is. I'll mess around with it tonight.
To record a snuff
Kind of want to get back in the
Maybe.
swing of streaming again.
And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
to stuff in something for us to find.
Making you dizzy, man. That sucks. Yeah, I hate the feeling of like lightheaded dizziness. Not a very fun feeling. Chris, what's up, man? Thanks for the like, appreciate that, man. There's a. Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Where's that? There's one of those. Get on up here.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
No, I thought there was something else up here, but maybe that's all that was. I got you. A few subtle changes. Okay, so it is like the whole spiral thing with it. I
Here
didn't know
we
if it, was enough to warrant an
Let's
entire
start back
whole
to town
playthrough on
and meet the
stream,
sheriff
or
at the
kinda
diner.
like might mess around on it later on, kind of thing. Because I got another game I kind of want to check out called Homebody that looks pretty cool.
I can't get
I'll
that
probably play the
manuscript
rest of this
page
week.
out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly.
Okay, so yeah, I might play.
Damn impressive work so far.
I might play through it. But this seems
With
pretty
your
cool.
technique,
As long as it's giving
these
me a
punches were
line me up for
fast.
DLC. That's always a good
I
thing.
wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
'Cause I definitely want to, finish upgrading
Need
some
to
of the
swing by
weapons.
the
and
lodge
some
to
of the
get
other stuff
anything
they
from the
did with
field
it.
office.
They gave you
No, I'm
just
all
enough
set.
stuff to be like,
I'll pop there
I don't want to
anyway.
play it again.
I want to walk to the diner, get a feel.
That's
for
why I
the
was
town.
wondering if it was enough to truly warrant, they kind of start the game off a little differently now because you know what happened prior to. Makes sense now. So that's pretty cool. It might be something we just hammer through.
The diner's just up the waterfront.
Even though I
Shouldn't
now
keep
we
the sheriff and our
shouldn't
witnesses
be too bad.
waiting.
Now I kind of know.
Hi.
I played it through the first time on Nightmare, and I picked Nightmare again because I've already done it once. Might as well do it again.
Huge.
A lot of transcripts. See, that's good though.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here.
Sergeant Perkins.
I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say,
Visit.
I'm happy you two are here.
I see. I've not
Frankly,
played that.
we could use
I've
the
seen
help.
stuff for it, but never checked it out. Dan, might be something I need to check out.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them
There's a lot of
sound
games
like
that I'd like to go
suspects.
back and kind of
Mulligan
check
and
out.
Thornton are still on about that? No. The Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say.
Like,
Casey, you
I'm
compare
having
notes
coffee
with the
and
sheriff.
pie on my
Take your
just
time.
slice of pie just, solves everything for me.
We've looked
Witnessed a
through
murder.
police files
Yeah,
you
pie
sent
helped
over,
me out.
Sheriff.
Ritualistic murder. That coffee
Excuse me.
helped heal even more.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows,
Yes,
that
hardly
kind of
even
thing.
touched your pie.
We're not
It'll help.
charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Pie.
What were you doing at Cauldron
It'll
Lake
help.
last night?
Like I said.
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here
Oh, like
from New
that.
York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake.
No, he wasn't naked. Fine.
He was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard
Might be.
shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
That guy has a normal reaction to it. It's just kind of like,
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found her. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Oh, you're lying to me. I gotta profile you guys now. Hope you don't mind. Hold
The
up,
cult
three.
of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists.
Yep. All right. Cauldron Lake.
The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
They were. They were.
The prince was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of
Yep.
Tammy's book.
Broke in. So you were
Nothing
trespassing.
to do with the murder.
So we can
They
arrest
were
you for
telling the
trespassing.
truth.
So I would say, yeah, you guys.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Hand it over. Not unless you want me to get you for trespassing.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Thank you. I have that.
Thanks. This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Oh, bro.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe.
I like how she's not affected by it either.
I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you?
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I
Do
do.
I?
And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh,
You mean
I
hat?
know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
No.
If you say so.
I like how she nonchalantly kind of throws that out to somebody. Ooh, you're back after that horrible thing happened. What horrible thing? Whatever you say. Touch a deer.
Rest easy,
Probably
buddy.
achievement to touch all the deers. I don't know where they're all at though. Weird though. Big old rack on that deer. Though. Cut down his pride. Pride falls back.
Can't open this with my bare
Take that
hands.
screwdriver. Bathroom. Nope. I don't remember what that door does either.
See you around.
Two boxes out of order.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go. Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
Murder cult.
Exactly.
If not for the birds, I might just
Passage of
Lunchbox
time
down here.
is
Grab that.
There's another lunchbox.
Yeah.
the end.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you're not able to do the other stuff yet with the little marks on the ground and stuff. I was wondering if you go ahead and work on that, but you can't. That right there was the one that gave me a hard time.
Who else to keep this?
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend.
Who else to
If
protect
you're in the
its
woods at night, the
citizens
cult
from
will
the
get you.
dangers of
That sort of thing.
unsanitary conditions?
We're not gonna find out you're the grab.
Looks like you have some guests.
No.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Who walking on away?
I'll be back in a second.
Roger.
I guess I gotta stay with him. Come on.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
This door. No. I was wondering if there's other doors I didn't check later on. Again, after I get the lock picked. Ways open doors.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep,
Roll.
in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
Have a nice day. Agent?
Knock the tables over.
Oh,
Alright, yeah, man. Appreciate you stopping by. I'll be back tomorrow, of
appears
course.
that I'm lost in the woods. We've only had a tour guide, also.
Oh, yeah.
Spare season.
Definitely be back tomorrow. Bring me some more.
So we
Probably
share
start a
morgue
new
with
game
the funeral
tomorrow.
next
Check
door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week. But you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Have a,
Something about morgues. They always cheer me up.
I can't say I feel the same.
Something about a morgue always cheers him up. Alex. Mine's above September. Your bullet. Good job, Deputy. Great See how well you can handle under pressure here, Deputy.
Okay. Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the... This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy.
Yeah, he's not really a tattoo killer.
Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing?
Of course.
How'd they manage that?
Uh-huh.
And then the hole in the chest.
They did leave something inside his chest.
Come here. Okay, what now? He's one. Cases? Oh, previous one. Go.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer.
Hold on. Oh. Okay, come on. Case. Case. Hold on for 3. You want?
I need to know more about the Code of the Tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Let's see. Popped up. Okay, string it. Okay. Oh, zoom out. That's there. Symbols.
Think.
There's that. There.
Makes sense.
That. Lunchbox.
Finding a Casey movie lunchbox out here can't be a coincidence.
Yes.
Another message?
Yeah.
Think, Saga.
Oh, that's Bright Falls. The other two were in. And then. Dig inside of his chest. That's fucked up. Now let me do it yet. I guess oh. Nope. Okay. Video. Manuscript. Saga's deja
Saga
vu.
bent down to inspect the body on the table. Somehow it felt familiar. The straps, the heart, the mutilated corpse laying on the rain-soaked wood. Like deja vu. She chased the source of the feeling. Found nothing. None of the victims from her past cases resembled this one. It didn't feel like anything from her past. More like something from a dream. From a life she could barely remember. Maybe one that wasn't even hers. Then the feeling passed. Like a shadow in the trees shifting with the wind. Saga blinked, shook the feeling from her head. She turned her focus back on the work. There was a lot to do. Casey and the deputy were watching her. She had a feeling this would be an exciting case.
Interesting. Okay. I don't remember that. April, thank you for the like. Appreciate that. Not anything else for the body? What am I supposed to do here? Goals. I examined his body. Did I not re-examine it? Everybody's watching. Stop watching.
Can't be opened on this side.
I know what happens, but it's not letting me do it. Pull a page from this. Squeamish, I don't want to see. Let me out of here. Our deputy,
It won't open.
Not letting me out of here. What's going on here? Why can't I finish examining the body? Something is not working correctly, huh? Seems that way. What am I failing to do here? Cases. Cases. Okay, yeah.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Yeah. We know. Clues. Death. White writing. Ritual whiting.
That's not right.
Are tripping me up hard.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted. Heart can't have been marked before removal.
And
There's definitely something in his chest.
we
Did
gotta
the
reach
killers
grab it.
leave it there?
Nah. They might have. I don't remember. I don't remember what the. Go with it. Pop it out. Go ahead. Whoop. There it is.
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case.
This case.
I have them right here.
So cool.
No, wait.
And he's
Sheriff?
What the hell? Show me the clicker.
you know, this game such a change from the first one. Compared to what the first game was, 'cause you're like so brutal, a lot more, you know, horror feeling, survival horror feel to it. Great. Deputy, not guard that door that well.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
Okay, well that makes.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the
light.
light.
Go into the light. Hey Barry, how's it going? How you doing? Hello, hello. It's nice to see you again too.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back. Gotta move. Now.
Give me your gun. It's too good of a job. There we go.
Vanished.
So how you been, Barry? Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully everything's going well for you. Yeah, it's been a while. Been so busy. So busy. Well, first off, 4 holidays, I had COVID. Then had all the holiday stuff. And then, you know, I had this big long stretch of cold weather. And then, you know, I had to take care of all the animals, all that farm stuff.
He didn't
That was
have a
just
heart.
painful.
But he still got up.
Saga
And
was
finally
back
back
at
to it.
Cauldron Lake.
Finally back to it. But I'm
Saga
doing
had
great.
to pursue Nightingale.
Doing great.
Into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
And I figure I want to get back into swing of streaming again, so I'm gonna start a little bit with this tonight. Tonight's not really gonna be a very. Tonight was a very laid back one. I'm not too worried about doing a whole lot on this. I just, you know, probably play for about, you know, another 10 to 20 minutes, and then tomorrow get right back into it.
I can't force
But
it
I've got a new game to start tomorrow called Homebody. I really want to check out. It looks interesting to me. Got that old school PlayStation 1 type feel to it, like Resident Evil-ish.
There's no rational
So
explanation
looking forward to
to
playing
what
it.
we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward.
Lizards and giant tortoises? Nice. What kind of lizards?
Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed
Hey, what's
anxious,
going on, man?
like
Hello,
he
hello.
dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster.
From the ritual
Is
itself?
there a connection?
No.
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Maybe. We need to
maybe.
start with learning this cult's goal. Their purpose.
Into my mind play. Cactus.
A dead man turned into a monster. Light as a way to fight him. Pages predicting the future. There's no rational explanation. This is the case we must solve.
Case. Where did he go? Peter? Oh, well, then my drink went down the wrong pipe there. Ooh. Or to the lake. There you go. Into the overlay. Anything else? Bolt with the train. Bolt. Victim's body. And yep. What?
Doesn't look right.
I guess it goes up here. Nope. Where's this picture go? Okay, so let's zoom out so I can actually see what's going on here. There we go. Anything else? Let's see the cases. Anything else good?
The page
bet
places
Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale back at Cauldron Lake. Calls him a Taken. We need to head over there, stop him, before anyone else gets hurt.
Turtles are cool, though. I like turtles. I do enjoy a turtle.
We heard gunshots. Y'all okay?
Did you get spooked by the bodies?
Sheriff
What?
Breaker disappeared.
Yeah, she got
Nightingale
spooked to
turned
death
into
by a
some
body.
sort of a monster, and there are offices down.
Get
You
spooked
two
by the
handle
body?
things here. We need to get back to Cauldron Lake immediately.
Fuck me. That's terrible. We'll do what we can, man.
Love that. Get spooked by the bodies? Why would I be shooting at dead bodies?
That's crazy, right, Thornton? Nightingale's heart was missing. How could he do anything?
Key for that. To enjoy,
Right. That's all crazy talk.
I grew up in the, off, like, near farms and stuff like that, so turtles, lizards, all that good stuff I enjoyed.
Pair.
Enjoyed animals.
My
Wonderful.
client has been held here long enough.
Nightingale
gonna
and
let
his
me speak
cult
to
are
them or not?
dangerous.
Just a moment, ma'am.
We need to be
Someone
prepared
will
in
be
case
right
things
Where's your
escalate
client?
more than they already have. Can you call it in, Casey?
I want out.
times do we have?
Agent Casey here.
Yeah.
I can feel it.
I'm at my wit's
Let
end
me
with you.
out.
Alright, let's head out here. Okay. Cauldron Lake.
Think we'll actually find Nightingale at the lake?
The pages haven't been wrong yet.
We can't assume the person writing these pages isn't playing us.
I agree. But it's our best lead.
I'd-
I'm gonna take a quick look around. Meet you back at the car.
See you in a bit.
No. We're going back to the car. It's alright.
Did you check out the town, Anderson?
Just getting my bearings.
Yeah,
Ready to
nothing
go?
really doing here yet. Nothing we can't do later. That was the great thing about it. I like free roam when it actually gives you options. And when to do stuff,
I
how to
need
do
to
things.
come clean, Anderson. I know why Nightingale was here
Loading.
13 years ago.
13
He was
years.
chasing a writer, Alan Wake.
Tammy mentioned him. She's writing a book on his disappearance.
You know the detective character from his books, Alex Casey.
Yeah, I've heard the jokes at the office. Cold case Casey. Murder case Casey. Sorry.
Ha. It's the same name, similar job. It's the first thing anyone thinks of. It annoyed me, but that was it. Then, 10 years ago, I started getting strange letters in the mail. Fragments of prose describing murders. You've heard the stories about what happened in New York. Some of it, at least. Bodies started to pile up. It was a murder cult. Turns out the fragments sent to me were from the crime books of Alan Wake. The cult was copycatting the murders from the books. In their heads, they were performing a ritual to bring Wake back.
It must be a big
imagined
Alan Wake.
prophet. After that case, I started looking into Wake's disappearance on the side.
And you thought this case might be connected to him? His name does keep popping up.
I just wanted you to have all the facts.
Next time, give them to me before we find ourselves in the middle of a horror story.
Doo-doo. The heart. Wonder what font that is.
The page says Nightingale's in something called an overlap. Need to figure out exactly what that means.
I'm
Meet
happy I'm
the,
not in charge of this
one of the
mess.
brothers.
Thanks. Let's start looking for Nightingale where he was killed. The writer of these pages knows what will happen. Because they're behind this, or because they can see what's coming. Impossible things are happening here. A world operating on different rules.
True.
I need to understand this strange logic. To see the clues.
Oh yeah, I think for like that.
To solve the case.
Oh yeah.
Hey, hello there. How are you folks
Hey.
doing?
Those restricted area
Hello.
signs.
Saga Anderson. Are you two supposed to be here?
I'm Ilmo Koskela. Fantastic to meet you.
Elmo.
And yes, Stephen here hired me to show him through the woods.
Why is Elmo
He's in
not
town on
mentioning he knows
important government business. Fixing this impressive piece of hardware.
I work for the FBC, ma'am. I'm authorized to be here.
And I bet you two are here about that murder. Nasty stuff. How's it going?
How did
You
you
know
hear
about
about
that?
the murder,
It's
Ilmo?
small town. Come on now, buddy.
Do you know anything that could help us?
People tend to tell me things. The Koskela brothers are kind of a household name around here. Speaking of, if you're looking for some fun, stop by Watery. Just down the road from Bright Falls, there's our Coffee World amusement park. There's sauna ja vihta. And we offer a variety of guided tours, hunting, fishing, hiking, whatever
Elmo
strikes
and
your
brother.
fancy. You name it, we probably got it.
What's this machine?
What is this thing?
It's just a monitoring station, ma'am. The Federal Bureau of Control checks volcanic activity and air toxicity levels. No need to worry, though. It's mostly for research purposes.
That's
I'd like to know Control. So Control definitely takes place in the same like universe.
Looks Nordic.
I've never played it.
Member made it.
My mother made this sweater for me. How do you know?
I knew it. My mom used to knit those sweaters for me and my brother. Watery, my hometown, was founded by Finnish immigrants. So between your name and the sweater, I figured your family might be from Finland too. Suomi, Finland. Pulla, Karjalan piirakka.
Close. My mom's family is from Sweden originally. I don't know much about them beyond that. The sweater is just something to remember her by. Stephen, we're investigating a murder that occurred nearby. What can you tell me about your bureau?
Nothing that isn't classified, I'm afraid. But I don't know anything about a murder. Operations here are run by a different department. I'm just here to make some repairs. The wiring on this thing frays every couple months.
Yep, that's the raccoons. They grow real
That right?
big here with teeth like you wouldn't believe. Can't gnaw right through a garbage can.
Well, I need to get back to it.
Inside your machine. Yeah, it was another lunchbox. That's where it was. That's another stuff.
Another one of those lunch boxes.
Green paper. I don't think I have enough to upgrade my weapon kit. Well, I don't know if I want to upgrade these and save it for something else. I've got 11. I guess I could upgrade the pistol. Pistol, oh, never mind. I can upgrade anything I want now. Holy. All right, so you got the rifle, sawed-off shotgun, the crossbow, or the actual pump shotgun. Get back, as it is. Fast while moving. Hold the fire button to activate auto fire mode. Okay. Pistol seems like the one you use the most, though. I don't know about that one. That's not that incredible. Hold down the fire button, auto fire. That's not that good. I want that damage. Let's see. Increase damage dealt to enemies or stun, blind, or knocked down. Kill an enemy to restore health. The amount of health depends on the strength of the enemy. That's pretty nice. What's the rifle give? Consecutive hits will significantly reduce the time between shots. Kill shots. Stand still to enter a improved focus mode. This grants perfect accuracy. Towards the center enemies' weak spots and deals increased damage. I like that. Okay, so that just straight up makes it where the light doesn't matter anymore. Feedback loop's pretty nice. Do I have other weapons actually on me? Got my gun. Can I not? Okay, yeah, I don't have any other.
I'd be happy to get you VIP tickets
Okay.
into Coffee World.
I would enjoy that.
Let's get to the murder site, Casey.
Oh, he's telling him. I was hoping
A
he was
lot of
talking.
things about this case keep bothering me.
Hey, Kyle, what's up, man?
But one thing feels really off. Breaker's
Hello.
disappearance. I don't get the feeling Nightingale was responsible.
What has anybody seen what Alan perks are going to be in the Dead by Daylight?
Something
As him being a survivor. I know he's got one where he moves faster.
protecting him from Nightingale?
He moves faster with a flashlight.
I don't know. Not the kind of discipline we normally solve. Our crime scene's drowning. I never minded rain. Feels like
Watching TV, I hear you.
No sign of
Not
Nightingale.
watching anything interesting, I'd
But the
say.
page did place him at Cauldron Lake, in an overlap. So how do we follow him there?
Maybe something around here will tell us.
This never explained much with this. I wonder if this is going to deal with the other one later on in the game. Or in maybe the DLC. Perhaps. That's the lake house.
Hello, this is Agent Anderson and Agent Casey, FBI. We'd like to come in and ask a few questions pertaining to an investigation. Nice talking to you, too.
Tell us that later on. I don't know. I don't know what that is. Didn't pay much attention to it. But yeah, I do recall seeing a couple of Alan's stuff. He deals with totems, it looks like. Ah, Chicago Med. Noise. Never watched that before. I've seen stuff for it. I don't, that's one thing I don't really have anymore. I don't have cable. Most of my stuff I just watch on streaming services nowadays.
Casey, you look for any further clues here, and I'll check the rest of the area. You see anything, radio me.
Got it.
I think I can do the witch button. Oh, it's covered up. I know where the fuse is. I guess I gotta go down to the tree. Yeah, I haven't had cable in a while. I got a few of the streaming services. I don't use Netflix
I
nowadays.
need to figure out where Nightingale went. I can feel something. A presence.
Presence.
Nightingale isn't far.
Like that. Yeah. Over.
These aren't the same tracks that were here before. They're headed into the tree, not out of it. What is that? My flashlight burned the dark stuff away.
The fuse was in place. Saga stepped into the witch's
There
hut.
it is.
Inside,
Witch's hut.
a bright light.
He's got
There
the.
were
I think
objects that stood
he
out to
moves
Saga,
faster with a
as if the
flashlight.
light had manifested
So
them.
that'd be pretty cool.
The witch's hut. Okay.
I watched
Trust the
this little
pages to
video
lead
where he's
to the
kind of like
overlap.
turn around with walking backwards and able to shine the light in Killer's face as he was walking backwards. So I was asking. And he has something dealing with totems too, where you get generators in the box.
This is the witch's hut.
Anderson, thought I saw something in the woods. Probably just a deer, but I'm gonna check it out.
This fuse is busted.
More, box.
This one looks good. People should really
good
stop
view.
littering, though.
That is how I'm on.
Another page. Making
Ah,
progress.
so all my stuff's including my little door box. Increase maximum health. Give me this. Time before darkness shields generate. I like this one. What else we got here? Adds 1 charge to flashlight. Yep, one. What's this other one? Quality and quantity of items is really good. Which one would I really get rid of? Chance to stun enemy on flashlight boost. I'd rather have that. Okay. Crossbow. And I think I'll use I like stock. Let's go with the hunting rifle. I didn't mess around with it much last time. Mess around with it.
The image
I'll mess
of the
around
witch
with
in the
that.
sign. Saga addressed the witch. The smudged line on the heart. The second part recited from memory. I brought you the heart, witch. Show me the terror. Saga pushed the heart through the hole in the sign.
This. Okay. Anything else in here? Right. Right, you can see stuff on the map there. See? Container. Yeah, there it is. Not let me open it. What's there? More pistol. Oh, yeah, I can. Quick slot. Over there. Handgun. Not too far. One on the first one. That. Rifle. Not equipped. Quick slot. Okay. Moving on down. Now I don't have the heart, do I? I gotta find the heart. Profile. Yeah. Go for that.
I know Nightingale is somewhere around Cauldron Lake.
The tree was a threshold. This place and the dark place. You're in over your head. Next stop, Caldera Street Station.
The threshold. Like a doorway.
He's after
leading
Alan.
to Nightingale. It's somehow connected to a tree. Witch's ladle?
Yes, exactly. Baseboard, cases. Plate.
Don't need to go over all this again.
Figured all that out. Blah, 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 blah. I do like it does this.
The page from the witch's hut seems to be describing some kind of ritual.
Yes, this does. Find the heart.
Nightingale's heart disappeared from the morgue. Where is it now? To get into the overlap, I need to find Nightingale's heart. Read the
I
line
know
printed
that.
on it, plus the line on the page to the witch's ladle sign. Then push the heart through the hole in the sign.
Yep. Oh, that's it. Here. Pretty sure this is up in the general store. here. Pretty sure it's oh, okay, deer. Lay down.
A cultist. A monster. Like Nightingale.
Alright, let's see. Got this. Right, it's right here, but I gotta do something to make it. My ammo back. There's batteries. This is batteries and a man. Trauma pad. Trauma pad. Quick. Look. If I remember right, there's something to do in here. Is it on the manuscript page, perhaps? Baseboard? Baseboard? Ooh. Okay, let's see.
Saga edged toward the broken door, her gun ready, flashlight aimed ahead. Nightingale said it would be here. The Cauldron Lake General Store was overgrown, left to rot. Saga thought about the cult of the tree. They had been here, waiting, planning a gruesome ritual murder. Meanwhile, they played cards in the general store, like it was just another late-night poker game. Saga stepped closer to the door. Had the animal broken it? There was a loud crash. Saga found herself face to face with a cultist, a hulking figure in a raincoat. We watch in the night. Wild eyes behind a plastic deer mask, an axe in his raised hand.
Okay. Oh, actually, let's see caseboard now. Cases. Murders here. Done here.
But it's my first cult case. Exciting.
Okay. Kind of all she had to say about that. There. Another Cauldron Lake.
Makes sense.
I know you had to do something to make this harder. I think that's what it was. Oh, there's something else I gotta do to make it harder. What else? Already got that out of there. There's something to make that harder to figure out what it was. Hey. Flashlight. What was it you're supposed to do to make the heart appear? Oh, wait, is it profiling? Perhaps? Yeah. Nightingale. Heart.
I need Nightingale's heart.
You had to do that paper for it to tell you the heart.
Where is it?
The cultist leaned close. He was there, but he was risen. Nightingale was there. The opposite of sunspots. Who said that?
That's not it. I don't have what I need to find Nightingale's heart. There must be more.
Heart.
Nightingale's heart. Where is it?
While they played cards in the general store, the witch had stolen his heart.
There it is.
Get out of my house.
Nightingale's heart is at the general store, in a fridge.
Got it. Batteries.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible.
Okay, we gotta take it.
I feel like I recognize this. The fridge. The heart. I knew it would be here. Like I saw it in a dream.
Now you're just reliving it. That's why it's called the final draft.
And now I need to give
DLC.
the heart to the witch. Makes total sense.
Makes total sense.
Casey, there are cultists in the area. They're taken, like Nightingale. Watch yourself out there.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. I'm still finding my way back.
You have the worst sense of direction.
Any city in America I can get through drunk and blindfolded. It's these damn trees.
I love it.
Okay.
These trees.
I'm en route to Witch's Ladle. I need to perform a ritual to open the overlap. This case just keeps getting weirder. But it is exciting.
I took a wrong turn. Quick save at the witch's place. Yeah, don't forget to save often. Thank you. I realized where I was actually headed. Back down. Hop on down. Right, I gotta fight one or two down here. And we're done. You guys drop anything for me? No, you did not. I appreciate it. Help. No weapon. Nothing. Waste the whole clip, not get anything from it. Oh wait, it's yes. Mango's heart. Edwards. Pop that baby in. That's one Allen beat. Pop the baby in there.
The wave crashed on the far side of the mirror. I brought you the Heart Witch. Show me the terror.
Go, let's share. Let's go take care of Night.
Casey, I think I'm in the overlap.
Over.
Are you still on your way? Casey! Casey, do you read me? Logan? Logan! Where are you? What the fuck was that?
There was stuff in here.
Logan's back in Virginia. You're imagining things.
How are you? I don't think you get anything yet until you gotta fight a boss. Loop.
Please help me. What was that? Wait. Did I get turned?
This page here.
No, this is right. This place is looping. I like a nightmare.
Stuff. I know. I figure you have to find them at certain points and you get the items back. If I remember correctly. Here.
He's here. Nightingale.
Yes, he is.
Trapped here. Escape.
Escape.
Who is that? It's like they're coming in over a bad signal. Nightingale's badge.
Oh, this badge. Else. Well, I guess so. We're almost in where Alan's at. Oh, Darish. We're playing a game now, aren't we? Ah, come on. Yeah, that corner. How's that, buddy? Done? Okay, nope. Can't do another one. I'm a pistol now.
Gotta get away!
Get it.
Not yet.
Okay. I'm trying to find more stuff like this running. I do remember. Get off me. Get more flashlight. You done, clown? Hope you're not done. Okay. Okay. Heal up. Trauma badge. Whip. Heal up. Oh, alright. Moving on. Rifle stuff one shot with. Handgun. Loaded all the way. Still got the crossbow with me. That back. Load. Hit him with a good one there. He didn't like that. On. Yeah, if I remember right, I had the upgrade where now when those little red things are on them, you can just constantly shoot them and your bullets go straight to them. As long as you're within the vicinity of them, you curve the bullets to them. Alan.
Who are you?
What is this? Who are you?
Hear me.
I'm Saga Anderson, FBI. I can hear you.
Cauldron Lake.
Yes, I'm at Cauldron Lake. Where are you?
Not to escape. In danger. The Dark Presence.
End up back here. That's what you find.
Danger.
So good.
Thanks. Got it.
Boom.
Hey! Are you okay?
No! It's my fault! It got out with my face! Scratch!
Sir, calm down. I'm gonna need you to take a breath.
He's changed the story.
Oh, it's like cutting out real bad, isn't it?
Dark Presence.
I wonder why it's doing that.
We must stop it before.
Easy
Loading,
now.
I guess.
First things first. What's your name?
My name is Alan Wake.
End of the chapter. Okay, that's a good stopping point. That's a good stopping point. We'll probably finish this up because from what Dustin was telling me, or Igor, if you guys know him by Igor. If you guys haven't checked him out, go check him out. He's over on Twitch and over here on Facebook. Igor's Lair. Probably pick this up and finish this up this week because it won't take us too long to get it done. But I'll be starting also another game called Homebody. It's kind of like the PS1 like old version, kind of remakes you'll see or whatever. But it's a new game. It looks interesting. It's a like that kind of tank control game. It looks fun. We'll check that out. Don't know how long it is, but we'll definitely play through it. Have a good time with it. Next week we should be back on normal stream schedule, so I'll be here rest this week. So I'll be here, tomorrow, which is Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So we'll probably finish this up over the next few days and play a little bit of Homebody with it. And then next week we'll go back in normal rotation. We'll be back, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, Saturday, just like normal. And I'll have a little bit more of an idea what we'll be playing. I definitely want to check this out because I want to get this done before DLC is announced or anything like that, and play some more of this. But I'm probably gonna call it a night for tonight. My daughter's got school for the first time in like a week and a half now, so I'll be back tomorrow, same time. So guys, take it easy, stay safe out there, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow. I'm out. Later, guys.